In this video, we're going to show you how to use Petrolink to pull in data. So first of all, we select XML, which is bottom right of the screen, and then we select Petrolink, and then we go through and we select the wellbore, and then we need to select the wellbore again because of the sub wellbore, and then we need to load a bunch of logs. But because we've already got a well called this, we need to give it a unique name. This time I'm going to call it Y. And then I select the logs, and I'm going to grab them all. So I select them all, and I'm going to deselect the image. So I unselect them 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we hit OK, and then we hit OK. At this point, I'm going to select an array so that I can select that image. And then we select them all, and they will be selected in order. And we hit OK, but we need to give this a name, so we're going to call this generate image. And then we hit OK. And that loads the data in, like so. What it actually does is it sets up a predefined well, and it opens it up with the 3-track display. At this point, we want to select a display that we've set up. So we select Petrolink, basic Petrolink, which is a display for this particular data set. So we just select that and it preloads it. At this point we're ready to start the XML, so we select the XML up here and we choose play mode. We have two other modes, update to latest and setup, which allows you to go back in and reselect your logs or add logs and so on. And then we hit the play button and we see working, and then pretty soon the logs are displayed. At this point we're going to scroll down the plot until we get to the actual image, and I'm going to change to meters as well because there's conventional units where this data is from. And as we go down, we've got shale, and then we've got the coal shown by so, and we can see little shale bands in the coal as we go down, and all this data will get updated automatically because we've got the XML on working, so we can stop it at any time by hitting the stop button, and then we can actually do other functionality with it, such as a petrophysical evaluation. In the petrophysical evaluation, we just go and we pull up the menu. I leave all the options on, and I just have to go in and select the logs. So I just go in and select the gamma ray and the resistivity curves that I'm going to use for this evaluation. And then after I've selected those, I will just hit the process button. And one of the things here is that some of the logs, you'll see that it's actually selected them, such as TVD and ROP. Those being selected will allow the geomechanical properties to be computed. And then we just hit process, and that just populates it. The next thing we're going to do is change to a different template, which is the advanced petrophysical template. So I just type in advanced log analysis. So I just type the word advanced so I can search through for it. And then I pick up that template, and we go down and we grab the template and load it up. Now the actual petrophysical evaluation is a bit awful because this is coal and it looks like it's all hydrocarbons, so we have to go through the cross-plot approach. We do that by clicking on the X button, and we work our way through to the gamma ray resistivity cross-plot. We hit the template button and scroll down to the neutron density, and then we'll just walk our way through to the particular cross-plot that we're interested in. which is here. So it's the gamma ray resistivity cross plot, and I just set the minimum maximum value. This is fresh water, obviously, because it's cold. So we set the values to somewhere about where we want them, and we hit the process button again after we change the saturation equation, a few other bits and pieces, and then we hit the process button. Now there's a little bit of mucking around here because we have to set up the special mineral to use the gamma ray as a user log, and we also have to set up the we have to basically switch that on. And so the next part of this video, we're just going through selecting those parameters so we get a nice coal. Now we just hit the process button, and we get the coals produced there. And then we go back to the plot, and we've got the coals all sorted out and all nice there. So that's the final plot, and yeah, that's pretty much what you can do. Obviously we can tighten up the coals by changing the gamma ray cutoff and get rid of the Horn effects on it. So thanks very much. One of the last things we're going to do is show you how to get a deviated plot. It's a very simple plot along the wellbore. So we just change back to the basic Petrolink plot, and we have it there. And then we just select the DP button, and then we just go to settings, set the inclination and azimuth, and we can also select it to have a independent vertical and horizontal scale, and then we just are able to play around with it and plot the data. So here we're just going to play around with the scales and just show you how you can change the scales in the tool. And then what we do in the last little bit of this video is we're just going to show you how you can use control mouse wheel on this particular plot to change the plot and how it looks. So we'll just do that, and we'll just do it again, and there we go. We're just moving backwards and forwards, and as we control the mouse wheel, the scale changes and it redraws, and then we can use and follow the wellbore track to get the values and the depth